Hello, this is an experimental video. I'm going to do a taste test of crisps that were brought back to me by my very generous friend who travels a lot. They were brought back from Brazil. I've done this to write down the out of 10 marks for each flavour. I've got 3 types for texture, flavour, crunch and moorishness. When you know, you know. I've got palate cleansing glass of water with the mat stuck. I'm just back from the hairdressers. I asked her to try and make it curly. It looks about the same as when I make it curly, maybe slightly better, maybe a bit better, but it was a challenge. I heard all about her elderly parents and she heard all about mine. It's not good. It's not good. So, the 3 types of crisps I've got are the vegan chips. They are made in Brazil, made in Sao Paulo, which is where they were purchased, I believe. They're vegan chips by the brand Bio2 and Cebola, Salsa y Curcuma. They look a lot like cheesy Wotsits in shape. Organic. I see a lot of words I don't understand, but I see the word quinoa, also pronounced by people who don't know, quinoa. It's quinoa. So they're probably quinoa chips, I think. So time to open it. This is how I open crisps. You can open them however you please. There's a lot. Don't know yet whether that's a good thing. Smell. Vaguely herby. I should have done smell on the list, but no. Going for texture first. Very similar to cheesy Watson. Nice texture. It's sort of herby. Crunch, low on crunch. There's sort of slightly, crunchy, but less crispy, more crunchy. This is hard. Texture, I'm going to go for 7 out of 10. Flavour, really not sure about this flavour. And sort of like dusty herbs, like old herbs in the back of your nan's cupboard. Should have been thrown away years ago. But they are moorish, as crisps are. Flavour, 3 out of 10. It's not unpleasant, but it's not pleasant either. Crunch, I mean they are crunchy. 6 out of 10. Moorishness, well, um, 5 out of 10. Not that I won't finish them. The next one, also very much Brazilian, is Roots to Go. They are vegetable chips. I like vegetable chips. I haven't worked out. They'll be root vegetables. I don't know what vegetables they'll be. Probably beetroot, parsnip. This indicates basil and olive oil. So I don't know if that's the flavour. Palate cleansing sip of water. root vegetable chips. Crunch factor slightly lower than the others, so I'm going to have to say 4 out of 10. Flavour, I notice they all seem to be made of the same root vegetable, which has a slightly purple skin. Yeah, I think it must be a sweet potato, a type of sweet potato. It's actually a batata doce, which must be sweet potato. Could easily be sweet potato. Not really getting massive amount of flavour. Texture, 6 out of 10. Flavour, 5 out of 10. I was hoping they'd have the beetroot ones in as well, but they are just all sweet potato. I quite like them. Moorishness, higher, I think, than these. So I'm going to go for 7 out of 10. Third sort, last but by no means least, possibly. I've had these sort of crisps from the Nisa near my mother's house in Coventry. Not called long chips. They're cheese and spring onion flavour, flash fried for 10 seconds, mashed potato snack. Well, I believe, looking at this, I think Latvia they're from, so not actually Brazilian, but they were purchased in Brazil. They may be very popular in Brazil. We don't know. Hard to open, but not impossible. The only bag of crisps I'm glad, I would have been glad if they'd been hard to open, were the ones that my friend brought back from China. To look at, they were beautiful crisps. Big ridges, big crisps, crunchy, big bag, lovely and golden. But oh, the flavour. Grilled squid. Tasted like fish food. It couldn't be eaten. I've never thrown a big bag of crisps away. Such beautiful crisps. I just threw them away. It was so sad because they were beautiful crisps. Anyway, back to the long chips. This is what they look like. The ones I've had like this before, I think they had lines that way. These sort of look more natural. They do actually look like a spread of mashed potato that's been flash fried, funnily enough. Cheese and spring onion flavour. Flavour up there. Flavour, I'm going to say 8 out of 10. Because of course there are things that with better flavour. They're similar to Pringles in texture. Texture 8 out of 10. Crunch, similarly crunchy. Slightly more crunchy than the others. 7 out of 10. Moorishness. I'm eating all these. Therefore, 9 out of 10. I've actually won. But I do like these. Interesting. Sweet potato as a crisp. Quite salty and quite oily. And these £21 out of 40 for these. The Roots one's got 22 out of 40. Could go either way. And these got 32 out of 40. Long chips. They're breaking up, but you have to break them to get them in your mouth. Although, quite like the idea of making it into a sandwich with cream cheese and sweet chilli sauce. It could work. So there's the Brazilian crisp. All of these will not go to waste because I'll eat them, but I probably won't eat them all today. Maybe I'll just eat these ones all today. Moorishness. That's all, and who knows what I'll be doing next time. Maybe playing the ukulele, maybe play maybe an original song about tasting crisps, maybe not. Bye.